Most people think rich is just one category. Someone with $1 million, $10 million, or even $100 million. It all sounds the same, right? But here's the truth. A $10 million person and a $100 million person live in completely different universes. They think differently, act differently, invest differently, and make decisions on a level most people don't even realize exists. And this matters, because if you want to grow financially, you need to understand the mindset of people operating above you. The way someone at $10 million behaves is radically different from someone at $100 million. Those differences explain why some people keep climbing while others stop growing. So today we're breaking down the real differences between $10 million and $100 million wealth levels, so you can learn the lessons without needing the bank account first. Let's dive in. 1. Psychological differences. A person with $10 million still feels human limitations. Money changed their life, but it didn't free them from worry. They're still cautious, still protective, still thinking, I don't want to lose this. But a $100 million person, they're operating from abundance, not fear. They're not worried about losing money. They're worried about missing opportunities. Example, a $10 million person looks at a $2 million investment and thinks, this is risky. This could hurt me if it goes wrong. A $100 million person sees the same opportunity and thinks, if it works, it becomes $20 million. If it fails, it's a rounding error. Same opportunity, different psychology, different outcome. Before we continue, let me ask you, if you had $50 million today, what's the first thing you'd do differently? Comment below. I'm really curious how you think. 2. How they act. A $10 million person still tries to manage things personally. They negotiate deals themselves. They monitor numbers themselves. They make sure nothing slips. But a $100 million person, they operate more like a CEO of their life. They delegate more, trust systems more, hire experts, and use time as their most valuable resource. They act fast because they know opportunities don't wait. They don't ask, should I do this? They ask, who can do this for me? That shift adds decades of progress in a few years. 3. How they spend money. At $10 million, you upgrade your lifestyle. Nicer home, nicer car, better vacations. It's still personal consumption. At $100 million, spending becomes strategic. A car isn't just a car. It's a tool for networking or influence. A vacation isn't just a break. It's time spent around other elite people. A watch isn't just jewelry. It's access to a room only other watch owners enter. Spending becomes investment disguised as lifestyle. Example. Someone worth $100 million might spend $250,000 on a private club membership. Not for the luxury, but because the people there do $10 million deals over dinner. 4. How they invest money. A $10 million person invests to preserve wealth. They want steady returns, 6%, 8%, 10%. They love index funds, real estate, safe bets. A $100 million person invests to scale wealth. They're looking for asymmetric opportunities. Small risk, huge upside. They invest in private equity, early stage, startups, large commercial properties, acquiring businesses, high-level partnerships. They're not trying to beat inflation. They're trying to add another zero. 5. Their goals. At $10 million, goals are personal. Freedom, comfort, family support, early retirement. At $100 million, goals become legacy-based, building a dynasty, creating foundations, generational wealth systems, large-scale influence, multi-decade projects. A $10 million person might think about family. A $100 million person thinks about bloodline. That's the difference. 6. Their priorities. A $10 million person prioritizes stability, comfort, and security. They want to protect what they've built. A $100 million person prioritizes time, leverage, elite relationships, high-level opportunities, scalable ventures. Where the $10 million person tries to hold on to wealth, the $100 million person tries to expand wealth. 7. how they use networking. At $10 million, networking is social. You meet business people, entrepreneurs, investors. At $100 million, networking is strategic and intentional. You only spend time with people who can move your world forward. Example, a $10 million person might go to a business conference. A $100 million person might host a private dinner with 3 billionaires and discuss a $200 million deal. The scale of relationships is completely different, and the ROI on one conversation can be life-changing. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more content on how the ultra-wealthy think, hit subscribe right now so you don't miss future videos. 8. How they leverage other people's work. This is huge. A $10 million person hires help. A $100 million person builds teams. They don't just delegate tasks, they delegate outcomes. They leverage executives, operators, equity partners. High-level advisors, deal makers. That's how they expand their time exponentially. While most people trade time for money, $100 million, people trade other people's time for wealth creation. 9. How they do charity. A $10 million person donates. A $100 million person builds ecosystems. They create charities, funds, endowments, scholarships, community programs, and they do it intentionally, not just to help but to shape the future. They think long-term. How do I build something that helps people for the next 50 years? Not just, how do I donate this year? So those are the biggest differences between someone worth $10 million and someone worth $100 million. It's not just about the money, it's about the mindset, strategies, the priorities, and the way they use time and leverage. If you found this video valuable, hit like, drop a comment on which level you want to reach, and subscribe for more videos that reveal how wealth really works behind the scenes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.